The Legend of Mahakala. Once in the hallowed embrace of time's dawn, when the stars whispered secrets and the earth trembled with forgotten voices, there unfolded a tale woven into the very fabric of the universe. The Lord of Great Compassion, Avalokiteshvara, set forth a vow that echoed through countless eons. His dedication to liberate all sentient beings from the cycle of suffering gave birth to an oath that transcended time itself. But as the eons passed and his boundless manifestations worked tirelessly to free countless souls, an unanticipated moment would shatter his resolve. Yet, as these shattered pieces began to unify into an awe-inspiring form, the story took a profound turn. Avalokiteshvara, in his commitment, sought a new path, a wrathful path, that would subdue the darkness of an age where living beings struggled to find salvation. This path would be the emergence of the protector of wisdom, the great Mahakala. This tale, carved into the celestial chronicles, unveils Mahakala as the protector of all Buddha fields, a testament to the commitment to alleviate suffering across the infinite realms of existence. This is the legend of Mahakala, the protector of wisdom. At one time, the Lord of Great Compassion, Avalokiteshvara, emerged with a profound idea that echoed through the fabric of existence itself, the idea of enlightenment, the bodhicitta. This sacred concept, the essence of awakening, became the guiding beacon for Avalokiteshvara's journey across the vast expanse of time. For countless eons, a length of time that stretched beyond mortal comprehension, Avalokiteshvara began accumulating merit through selfless deeds with unceasing dedication. Each act, a luminous offering to the Buddhas, accumulated as celestial currency, an ethereal wealth forged not in gold, but in boundless compassion. After passing through the various paths and grounds of a bodhisattva, he received a special empowerment called the Great Light Empowerment. Then, as he entered the family of the sons of the Buddha, he made this vow. Across the boundless realms of existence, throughout limitless space of the 10 directions, in every corner of samsara, I will benefit all sentient beings. I will liberate all beings from their samsaric existence. Not until every being has ascended to the level of Buddhahood, not even a single being shall remain ensnared in samsara's grasp. My own enlightenment shall wait until all, without exception, join the ranks of the awakened. Until then, I will remain in samsara for the benefit of all beings. And to seal this oath, may my form shatter into 1,000 pieces if ever this vow is broken. From that moment onwards, Avalokiteshvara took abode upon the sacred mountain of Mount Patala, and it is from there where Avalokiteshvara emanated in countless forms in all directions of space, across all realms. At every moment, he accomplished the ripening and liberating of innumerable sentient beings, an endeavor so immense that words fail to encapsulate its magnitude. And this is how Avalokiteshvara would remain for countless eons, helping sentient beings continuously. In a pivotal moment, a notion besieged his divine consciousness, a belief that perhaps at last he had delivered all beings from the torment of samsara. Using his omniscience, Avalokiteshvara looked with his divine eye across the realms of sentient beings and saw that they had neither increased nor diminished. Not only had their numbers not decreased, but now those sentient beings closest to him had entered into the age of darkness, making it even more difficult to release them from samsara's grasp. With a heavy heart, Avalokiteshvara uttered the damning words, "Now I cannot benefit even one sentient being," and with that, the vow Avalokiteshvara had previously made was broken. And with that realization, his body shattered into 1,000 pieces. Witnessing this emerged the Guru Lama, whose vow eternally cradles us in boundless compassion. The noble world protector, he who has triumphed over and transcended all, and because of his immeasurable light is known as Buddha Amitabha, appeared vividly in front of Avalokiteshvara and said, "Son of my family, it is not well that you have faltered in your solemn vow. Now you must restore the shattered fragments of your commitment and forge an even greater resolve to serve the betterment of all sentient beings." After saying this, Buddha Amitabha began to piece together Avalokiteshvara's shattered form of 1,000 pieces. Through the power of his blessings, Avalokiteshvara underwent a divine transformation into a single form, adorned with 11 heads and 1,000 arms. Whole again, Avalokiteshvara thought to himself, "My previous vow was so great. How can any vow ever exceed it? And with this previous vow, I had been unable to benefit even a few beings in the grand scope of all beings." So for 7 days, he remained in a state of indecision, grappling with the weight of uncertainty and unable to determine the correct course of action. Eventually, Avalokiteshvara came to the conclusion that by means of a wrathful form, he would be able to subdue the degenerate beings of this age of darkness. Again, Avalokiteshvara used his divine eye, and seeing many beings who were practicing the Dharma were still unable to escape from the Bardo realms, he thought, if I emanate as a wrathful form, I could also protect them from the Bardo. Finally, he thought, all these beings in this dark age are spiritually impoverished, consumed by their desires and trapped in a cycle of suffering. By manifesting in a wrathful form, I can provide them the antidote to their suffering, so their true needs could be met by them simply making the wish. With this threefold endeavor, his vow expanded beyond all previous bounds. From the divine essence of Avalokiteshvara surged forth a profound dark blue letter hung, which transformed instantaneously into the protector of wisdom, Mahakala. In all the Pure Lands, the ground shook with 6 kinds of earthquakes, the conquering and transcending one of immeasurable light, and all other Tathagatas of the 10 directions proclaimed with one voice, "Son of my family, it is well that you have made this resolution. You shall have the empowerment of all the wisdom Dakinis. You shall have the strength of the wrathful Yama, the Lord of Death. You shall have the mountain spirits, the Yaksas, the devils and the demons as your messengers. You shall embody the great wrathful empowerments of the body, speech and mind of all the Buddhas throughout the 3 times." Since that fateful moment, Mahakala has remained as a formidable defender of the doctrine, the protector of all the Buddha fields.